Okay, let's have a look at the answers to these puzzles. First let's tackle the easy one. Here we go then. White to play and mate in 1. Here are the squares we have to check. Which ones are safe for the black king? The bishop covers 2 squares, but the other 3 squares are safe at the moment. These squares are in different directions. How are we going to cover them all on the next move? Perhaps you noticed that the queen would be attacking the black king and covering 2 of the squares if the knight moved out of the way. And if we move the knight here, the knight will cover the last square, and it will be double check. Problem solved. This one is a 2-move checkmate. What do you notice about this position? These 3 pieces seem to be defending black's castled king well, but one of them is overloaded. One of them has 2 important jobs, and that's 1 job too many. Black's rook is overloaded, but what 2 jobs is it doing? It's defending the f7 pawn from white's queen and bishop attack, and it's defending the back rank from a white rook invasion. Well done if you spotted that. But the real question is, how can white take advantage of this? The rook move does nothing, so let's go with the f7 attack first. The black king could escape into the corner. We'll look at that in a moment. But first, let's see what happens if black takes the queen with the rook. The rook is now pinned by the white bishop, so it can't defend the back rank anymore. But remember, black didn't have to take the queen. Black could have moved the king into the corner. But now the checkmate move is easy to find. Final puzzle, white to play and mate in 3. And the first thing to notice is the black king is stuck, so you'd think checkmate would be quite easy. But which piece is the biggest nuisance for white? Which piece does white need to get rid of? I bet you didn't guess. It's the white pawn on h5. It's blocking white's rook, and we need to get it out of the way. The question is, how? Pawns can only get out of the way if they take an enemy piece. But there isn't an enemy piece on g6. Can you find a way to get an enemy piece onto g6? If the white queen moves here, black will have to take it, and then there'll be an enemy piece on g6. We know the black king can't move, so black has to take the white queen with one of the 3 highlighted pieces. And it doesn't matter which one black chooses, because white can take back with the pawn, opening the h-file and giving double check. So where can black move the king? As you can see, black has to take the bishop. And now white's rook can attack along the open file to finish the job.